Tim and I talked about what should be on your mid-year financial checklist. At a minimum, mid-year is a good time to review your spending, your savings, your taxes, insurance, and your overall goals, as we ended the large format of the podcast talking about a lot can change in 6 months, right? We're no stranger to that. If your financial plan has not changed with it, that can create drift without maybe realizing that it's happening naturally. So the value of a mid-year check is not that it has to be complicated, is that it gives you time to notice what is off while there's still room to adjust it. We talked about that with taxes and savings goals, insurance and protection planning. Now's a great time if things have drifted and maybe you're not on track with the original goals you set earlier in the year to fix those things because you still have half the year remaining to make those adjustments.
Yeah.
So the best financial plans are not built just once, they are revisited as life continues to change.
I love consuming Netflix shows and shows on Prime or Apple TV or any of that stuff. I consume a lot of them. I really enjoy the stories. In the time it takes to watch a sitcom, like 25, 30 minutes, you can listen to the full version of our show. And there's so much stuff that you can unpack in that period of time that we're not able to get into the Just the Answer. So please feel free, consider listening to that. We covered a lot of ground in there, specific suggestions on what percentage of your income you should save and versus live on versus where your savings should go, paying attention to the 5 principles of financial planning. There's a lot of really good information that we have in a long version of the show. So I strongly recommend that if you're serious about doing a mid-year planning session, use that as a kind of a formulaic jump point so that you can just get things going.
For those of you listeners that don't want to listen, you just say, give me something and I'll go do the work myself, Tim and Tyler. We have created a free mid-year checklist for all of you. It covers the areas that matter most and identify what may need attention before the year gets away from you. So it's that nice bullet point type of checklist that you can just work through systematically and make sure that it aligns with everything that you have going on in your situation. So click the link in the video description below to get a copy of the checklist that many of our listeners have already gotten lots of value from using themselves.